Okay, here is 4.1 equivalent expressions homework that's on Schoology for tonight. This is easier than you think, easier than it looks. Okay, so the first question is to determine whether each pair of equations are equivalent by solving for the variable. So you have, right here, you have this expression and you have this equation. You have two equations and you have to figure out if they're equal. So I just kind of typed them up over here, and I'm going to just do one at a time and take a look at them. I like to draw this imaginary line right there on each side of the equal sign just so I could see both sides. The first thing we do is I find the variable. So I know to start on this side of the equation. So we subtract on both sides. We move the numbers to the other side of the equation by using the opposite operation. So this is going to be 8 equals, and now I still have 4x. Here's my x. It's not isolated yet, so I need to do the opposite operation. Right here, this is 4 times x. The opposite of times or multiply is divide by 4 on both sides. That turns it into 1x, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. And this one, I'm going to subtract 1, that cancels out. I'm left with 4 over here, 2x. And now divide by 2 on both sides of the equation. That's 1x equals 2. So now I'm going to go back to the questions here. What does x equal for the first equation? X equals 2. What does it equal for the second one? 2. So are both of these expressions equivalent? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, subtract 4. That would be a -3. 1 minus 4 is -3. Okay, divide by -3. Divide by -3 on both sides. That's 1x equals, and what's -3 divided by -3? A +1. And this one has an equation already done. It says x equals -1. Is that equal? This is a +1, and this is a -1. Those are not equal. So the first one was 1. The second one was -1. So are they equivalent? Whoops. No, they are not. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Add 4 to both sides. That gets rid of that. That gives me 12. 3x. Divide by 3. 1x equals 4. Over here, divide by 2. 1x equals 2. So are those equal? No. So the first one was 4, the second one was 2. They are not equal. Oops, there's my little cursor, sorry on that. All right, here we go. This one we have to do a little bit of combining beforehand. I have to take this 3x and combine it with that 3x. That's going to give me 6x minus 5 equals 7. Now I'm going to add 5 to both sides of the equation. 6x equals 12. Divide by 6. 1x equals 2. And this tells me that x equals 2. So the first one is 2, the second one is 2. Are they equivalent? Yes, 2 and 2 are equivalent, and that is the end of the homework. So those are simple equations, two-step equations, and you just got to take your time on them. And guess what? 4 minutes and 30 seconds done with this homework. Okay, bye.